Welcome to Mr. Vin TV, your go-to channel for intriguing and thought-provoking content. Here we have a penchant for turning complex ideas into easily digestible, engaging videos. Our content ranges from science to psychology and everything in between, all designed to fuel your curiosity and broaden your horizon. We're all about making learning fun and accessible. Today, we delve into an interesting topic: reasons why your IQ is dropping. So, let's jump right in and explore this captivating subject together. To kick things off, let's understand what IQ is. I.Q, or intelligence quotient, is a measure used to assess human intelligence. It's essentially a score derived from a set of standardized tests designed to evaluate an individual's cognitive abilities in comparison to the general population. These tests focus on a variety of areas, including memory, problem solving, and reasoning skills. The scores are then adjusted so that the average score, irrespective of age, is 100. Therefore, if your IQ score is above 100, you're considered to have above average intelligence. And if it's below 100, your intelligence is considered below average. It's important to note, though, that IQ is just one measure of intelligence. There are many other factors, such as emotional intelligence and creativity, that are not captured by IQ tests. Now that we have a clear understanding of I.Q, let's explore why it might be dropping. First on our list is a lack of mental stimulation. The human brain is an extraordinary organ, capable of incredible feats. Like any other muscle in our bodies, it thrives on exercise. In this context, exercise means mental stimulation. When we engage our minds in tasks that challenge us, we're essentially giving our brains a workout. This exercise helps to build new neural pathways, improve cognitive function, and ultimately boost our IQ. Picture your brain as a dense forest. Each piece of knowledge or skill you possess is a path carved within this forest. The more you use a particular path, that is, the more you practice and apply a certain skill or piece of knowledge, the wider and more established that path becomes. This is the fundamental process of learning and intelligence growth. However, if we neglect to tread these paths, they start to become overgrown. If we don't challenge our minds, if we don't seek new knowledge or apply existing knowledge, these neural paths can become obscured. In essence, our brain begins to forget pieces of information or skills that aren't regularly used. This is where the importance of mental stimulation comes into play. It's not enough to simply learn something once and then never revisit it. Our brains need constant stimulation to maintain and expand these neural pathways. This could be through reading, problem solving, learning a new language or skill, or even engaging in stimulating conversations. A lack of mental stimulation can lead to a stagnation in the growth of our neural pathways. Over time, this can lead to a drop in our IQ. It's like a muscle that hasn't been exercised in a while. It starts to lose its strength. So, if you're feeling that your IQ might be on a downward slope, it could be due to a lack of mental stimulation. Engage your mind, challenge yourself, learn and apply new things, and keep those neural pathways flourishing. Remember, the brain is a muscle that needs exercise. Next up, poor nutrition. Now let's delve into the fascinating world of food and its impact on our brain. We all know that a balanced diet is essential for our overall health, but have you ever wondered about how it affects your mind, and more specifically, your I.Q ? Let's start with the basics. The brain is a power-hungry organ, consuming about 20% of the body's total energy. It thrives on a steady supply of glucose, which is derived from the carbohydrates we consume. A diet low in healthy carbohydrates can starve the brain of this essential fuel, leading to impaired cognitive function. But it's not just about energy. Our brain needs a cocktail of nutrients to function optimally. For instance, omega-3 fatty acids found in fish and flax seeds are vital for brain health. They help build and repair brain cells, and studies have shown a correlation between omega-3 intake and improved IQ scores. Similarly, iron, which is abundant in leafy greens and red meat, is essential for cognitive development. Deficiency in iron can lead to decreased cognitive function and lower IQ scores. Let's not forget about vitamins. B vitamins, for example, play a crucial role in brain health. They help produce brain chemicals that affect our mood and other brain functions. Low levels of B vitamins, particularly B12 and folic acid, can lead to memory problems and cognitive impairment. So you see, a diet lacking in these vital nutrients can adversely affect your brain function and consequently your IQ. Eating a balanced diet rich in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats can nourish your brain and boost your mental prowess. However, it's also important to remember that while nutrition plays a significant role, it's just one piece of the puzzle. Regular exercise, mental stimulation, and adequate sleep are equally important for maintaining and improving your IQ. So, the next time you reach for that bag of chips, remember, what you eat doesn't only affect your body, but your mind as well. Third on our list, lack of sleep. Now, we all love a good night's sleep, don't we? But often, we underestimate just how vital it is to our cognitive function. Sleep isn't simply a time for our bodies to rest. It's when our brains get busy processing the day, making connections between events, sensory input, feelings, and memories. Deep sleep is a critical time for our brain to make memories and links. Getting more quality sleep will help you remember and process things better. But what happens when we skimp on our shut-eye? When we're sleep deprived, our brains can't function to their full potential. The neurons slow down, and we can't process information as quickly or as accurately. It's kind of like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of bricks. Sure, you can still move forward, but at a much slower, more strenuous pace. Furthermore, chronic sleep deprivation can have long-term effects on our cognitive abilities. A study by the University of California, San Francisco, found that poor sleep can lead to an accumulation of beta amyloid, a toxic protein that is associated with reduced brain function. This can lead to a decline in memory, attention span, and yes, even our IQ. And it doesn't take a huge sleep deficit to see these effects. Even one night of poor sleep can result in significant cognitive impairments. Just think about how you feel after pulling an all-nighter. Your brain feels foggy, it's harder to concentrate, your memory is sketchy at best. Now imagine that feeling on a regular basis. It's not a pretty picture, is it? So, what can we do about it? Prioritizing sleep is a good start. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. Make your bedroom a sleep-friendly environment. That means cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep-wake cycle. In conclusion, sleep is not just something we do to pass the time, it's a crucial part of our cognitive function and overall brain health. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And as we draw to a close, let's quickly recap. We've journeyed through an intriguing exploration of the reasons why your IQ might be dropping. We've discovered that it's not just about how many books you've read or how many degrees you've earned. Your I.Q, or intelligence quotient is a measure of your mental agility or comprehension speed, and it can be influenced by several factors in your everyday life. Firstly, we delved into the role of mental stimulation. Just as muscles wither away without exercise, our brains too need constant engagement to stay sharp and retain their cognitive prowess. Mental stimulation can come from various activities: reading, solving puzzles, learning a new language, or even playing a musical instrument. These activities challenge our brains, helping to forge new neural connections, thus enhancing our problem-solving and creative skills. Next, we examined the impact of nutrition on our IQ. Much like a high-performance sports car needs high-quality fuel to run smoothly, our brains require a balanced diet rich in essential nutrients to function optimally. Poor nutrition, especially during early childhood, can negatively impact brain development and cognitive abilities. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats can fuel the brain and support cognitive function. Finally, we looked at the often underestimated factor of sleep. Our brains are not idle when we sleep. They are busy processing information, consolidating memories, and rejuvenating for the next day. Lack of adequate sleep can impair these crucial functions, leading to a decline in cognitive abilities, including IQ. Prioritizing a good night's sleep is not just about avoiding the grumpiness and lethargy that come with sleep deprivation. It's about giving your brain the rest it needs to perform at its best. So there you have it. 3 critical areas that can impact your IQ: lack of mental stimulation, poor nutrition, and insufficient sleep. It's not a comprehensive list, but it certainly gives you a starting point to understand and potentially improve your cognitive abilities. Remember, taking care of your mind is just as important as taking care of your body. Intelligence is not a fixed trait. It can be nurtured and developed. So, keep challenging your mind, fueling it with nutritious food, and giving it the rest it deserves. Thank you for tuning into Mr. Vin TV. Please don't forget to subscribe for more enlightening content.